Hey YouTube, thanks for joining me. I'm going to go over my Get Home bag. What I've chosen for my Get Home bag for the last few years is this Maxpedition Falcon 2 in all black. When I first received it though, I will have to say I was not used to a material this thick. It has a little rigidity in it and I didn't really care for the feel. I kind of really put it to the side for a while and didn't even use it as a pack for anything. But I've grown to enjoy and like the durability and the strength of it. I mean, I do have other Maxpedition products. This one though is a pretty decent size, as we'll see. Not anything outrageously large, but I'd say maybe a decent mid-size pack for the purposes that we're using it for to get home. This could be maybe even overkill on some level. Especially for my redundancies that I have in my vehicle. I have compartments built into my vehicle just by the very nature of the style of vehicle that I have. And it's filled with the different survival gear as well. And besides this bag, I also have my EDC bag and my EDC redundant bag, and of course the everyday carry items that I carry on my person. So there's like 5 different levels and different kind of categories to pull from in terms of gear. That's why you'll see there's different things that are missing in this bag, because if I was to use this for real life to get home, I would take certain things off of the outside, either put it inside or secure it if I didn't need it on the inside of the vehicle. I also would supplement things that I would need from other kits or from the stash in the vehicle. So I don't have certain types of categories on purpose, because depending on if I needed it or not, I would put it in the bag. But there's a lot of things in the bag that are already there and ready to go. So let's go ahead and just look at what I have in the bag and on the outside of the bag. Okay, so on the outside of the bag, we have a non-lethal self-defense tool. We also have a brightly colored paracord bracelet to help identify the bag. Sometimes I put this up a little higher, just depends on where I store this in the vehicle. On the side, I just have a Baco fixed blade knife. On the other side, I have a load-bearing carabiner for climbing, and I also have a Phoenix, a flashlight, and a Leatherman multi-tool. On the shoulder straps, I have a classic Fox 40 whistle tethered to the strap. I also have a keychain light tethered to the strap, and a Gerber knife. Now in this lower compartment on the front, I also have some bandanas, lighters, matches. I also have some batteries, an emergency space poncho, a magnesium bar, an extra whistle. I got some trauma bandages stuffed in there, about 3 of them, some tactical pens, regular pens, notepad, hand sanitizer, and a battery backup compartment for my Baofeng radio. Now on the outside, this small pocket here, I have just a headlamp, some extra batteries, AAA and AA batteries, a large ferro rod, and basically just a couple extra lighters. I'm moving more toward the inside pouch, or the middle pouch. I have just another bandana here and some Mayday light sticks. These are the 6-inch one in green that runs for approximately 12 hours, pretty strong. And I also have a small hat that's made out of synthetic materials, some shelter options, which is a very nice different emergency blanket, very heavy duty zip ties with also Ziploc bags, and that's all I keep in there. There's plenty of room for maybe a tarp or for some extra items, maybe for extra water or food. Now in the main compartment though here, it opens up just like such, and you can actually even zip it down lower than that. I have a canteen. Right now it's not filled with water, but I'm gonna go do that after this video. I have at least 2 to 4 different bottles of water in here usually. I keep my maps in here. I took them out for security reasons. And I also have some work gloves, some various different types of socks throughout my kits. These are kind of like mostly synthetic. They have a little bit of cotton in them, but they're sports socks. So they kind of help dry and wick away moisture. On the bottom here, I have some motocross racing gloves that have some good protection. I have in here my water purification tablets. And I also have this this small little mess kit. So I have a container to cook and to have some different fuel options. I got fuel tabs in here, maybe also a small multi-tool, and just a variety of different other ways to make fire. Up here in this small pouch here, I got just a medley of different respirators, mostly just dust mask, if you will, and I believe I have a compass and just a few other items behind that. What I also have here is there's a zipper compartment here that's for a bladder system. I don't have that bladder system in there. I could put it back in there. I do have one, but I could also put just a small tarp in there, more maps or other documents. Overall, I really like this pack. The pack is only about 2/3 actually full. Any kind of survival guide is going to tell you that when you're looking at different techniques, more advanced techniques of how to pack your bag. They're going to say at least have a minimum of 20% free space in your pack to add more items when you're actually egressing or when you're on the go, or to store other items that you may need to put in there in the last moment besides the stuff that you already have in there, especially if you're going to keep everything in there. In this case, I have probably a little bit more than 20%, but once again, though, I have other different systems that I can pull from just to put in there what I need. Lastly, though, I have to say that this particular pack in general, though, this Maxpedition Falcon 2 could be a very good choice for a go bag. Some people would say it's maybe just too big, and then you got the other people who say it's just too small. So I think it's a very good mid-size pack. They do have various different types of the Falcon series now, a Falcon 3 I believe as well, and they have lots of different color combinations, and so, but for the weight and for the durability aspect, I don't think you can go wrong. As always, thanks for watching the Get Home Bag video here, and I hope you put together a kit like this so you can be safe and your family can be safe, and as always, thanks for watching.